episode 4 of Road to Memphis. Before we get started, I would just like to remind everybody that we are sponsored by Big Bully Gaming out of California. You can visit them at bigbullygaming.com for all your singles needs. Now tonight, we have the U.S. National Champion, infamous member of the Chicago Clicks Mafia, Patrick Frazer. Welcome, Patrick.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Anytime, dude. Thanks for making time for coming on.
Absolutely.
Now, first thing I notice is no Vulture tonight.
No Vulture tonight. Vulture's dead anyway, I think.
Oh,
No,
did you
no.
see that question, or?
No, it's a joke I've been making lately.
Oh, okay, because that was
I don't
actually
believe
one of our viewer questions.
Oh, sure. Sure.
Jesse Cote asks, we're just going to get it out of the way since he came out the gate with it. He wants to know what's deader, Vulture or Disco?
I'm gonna have to go with Disco on that one.
Yeah.
I think so. I think Vulture's still gonna be out there.
Nobody's bringing back Disco, let's be real.
No. Hey, you never know.
So we were talking a little bit before we went live, and you said you are going to Worlds.
Yes, I'll be there.
Do you have any plans with said Vulture for Worlds?
It's in one of my possible teams. I think I got about 3 to 5 that I'm considering right now.
Okay, and one of the team you're playing tonight's one of the ones on the table?
That's correct. Yeah, we're doing Thanos tonight.
Yeah. Now, it's funny that we're playing this matchup tonight because one of Brandon Chastain's questions from last week was Thanos versus Unimind.
Yes.
He wanted Daniel to admit that Thanos is the better tent pole than Unimind.
It's an interesting statement. I think they're definitely the top 2 tentpoles.
I agree. It's very... If Unimind didn't exist, Thanos would be number 1.
Agreed. Yeah. I think maybe I got Unimind at 1A and Thanos at 1B.
I would agree with that. If Thanos had... if he could see through stealth, I would probably have Thanos at 1A.
They got rings for that.
They do have... But really? Rings over ego gems, you think?
Well, if you bring a traitor or two.
Is that the ring you're playing tonight? I can't see it.
I am using the 0 ring tonight, but there's a lot of good options in rings.
Barrier as free, but only to generate 1, and it gives barrier and incapacitate. Alright. I do like those rings. There's a lot of shenanigans to be had. I'm interested to see what kind of impact they'll have on Worlds.
Points. Yeah, for 5 points, you can't get mad about that.
Yeah. I expect to see a lot at Worlds. Different combinations of rings. My buddy is looking, I don't know the title of the rings because mine actually got lost in the mail. Sad face.
Well, if you need more rings, I have a bunch for sale.
Wow. Way to hawk your wares on the channel.
That's right. You can check me out on HeroClix International Exchange.
I like it. I'm not even going to fault you for that. You slid that in there very masterfully,
Hey,
sir.
I can.
But yeah, I had two sets of rings and maybe like 8 con exclusives get lost in the mail recently.
Probably stuck at the border, huh?
You know what? I've never had anything stuck at the border, but that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, hopefully it's in time for Worlds.
I'm actually not going.
You're not going?
No, I had a baby in March, and that restricts travel a little. Yeah, thanks,
it seems
buddy.
like there must be something in those HeroClix. All you guys are having babies.
I know, right? It just so happened, me, PJ, Daniel, all in the same calendar year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a rough generation of HeroClix players coming up.
Matty
G has one that's not too old either.
Yep, he does. I think he's maybe 2?
Yeah, I would say probably at the oldest.
Yeah.
So yeah, about 15 years from now, look out.
Yeah, all us old men will be bygone relics, eh?
Yeah, I think so. I'll still be playing.
So will Nate, let's be serious.
Yeah, we know.
So, this is one of your teams. Do you want to share one of your other team ideas from Worlds?
Sure, yeah. Another thing I'm looking at, you saw something similar that Nate was playing with Double Astronomers,
Oh.
along with Oz and Groot, and I'm forgetting the other piece. Basically, there's four probs on the and Unseen. There's four probs
Oh, wow.
that can
Four
see
probs and
far,
outwit.
that can see far everywhere, all that stuff. It's hard to hit, and it hits hard.
Yeah, and it has a lot of utility. Four probs and
Yeah,
outwit a
and the
TK.
ones that can, yeah, the things that can bring their own gems give you a lot of retooling you can do
Yep.
at the beginning of the game, and I like that. I think a lot of people are drawn to Kobik Trader for that, the utility you can bring early before the game. You already have the map, you see what they're doing. Here's what we're bringing.
Now, I'm one of our questions was to make bold predictions for 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how bold it is, but I'm saying we see quite the drop off in Kobik use as 2020 hits.
It's possible. I don't know if it'll have the longevity Unimind had, but it's really good. I think X-Men will be coming in pretty strong in 2020.
And I think they give Kobik a bit of a headache.
They should. It's possible, but you're still going to see people are going to be playing it in 2020. It's going to be good for a while.
Yeah, we're gonna see it, but I don't see it winning in the volume it does right now.
Yeah, I don't think I would make that statement yet. I think it's still going to be winning a lot of tournaments, but there'll definitely be some things to give it a run for its money. We're going to see a lot of them in Memphis this year.
Yes, I would wager maybe 30% of the field will be Kobik,
I think so.
conservatively.
Yeah, I think you are on the conservative side. Um, it'll be out there. I mean, it was winning everything on that last run of WKOs,
I think that's
and it did really well in nationals.
yes. I think that's partially nationals. People were not ready for it at all. The
Oh no,
WKO run, I feel like the meta just hadn't adjusted to it yet.
right. I mean, for one, Kobik's a hard piece to kill, uh, and then it's got tricks. There's a lot you can do with it. And there's
Yes.
different builds with the Kobik on there. I think what Easton wasn't even running Trader with it, so Kobik's really versatile.
Yes. I know the Devin Owens won Canada with I, I don't think he had Kobik on there.
I don't think so.
I
I
think
don't think he had a Kobik
I
team.
know it's collector, trader, and a what the heck's his name? Gardner.
Yes, you
Yep.
are right. There was a Gardner on there.
I
That's a
can't.
piece to look out for.
Yeah, the Gardner came on strong, and you know what? They only get stronger with Regenesis.
Yes,
All the
Regenesis will be an interesting addition. I mean, just for the call-ins
yep,
alone, we got some great options out there.
all those traders calling in your
40-point
Psylocks, your
beasts. Yeah,
Beast, which I
it's
see
gonna
you're
be good.
using.
Yes, I think Beast is a great addition to the call-in.
Yep, in the world where everyone's running a Remaker ring or Kobik has
Yes.
shape change.
Now, I wonder if we won't see less remakers. At Nationals, that was the only ring that was legal. Now that there's more options, remaker's still great. You want to have shape change, but there's other options out there, and it should be interesting to see what people do. I think Unimind's always going to want the ring. That's the one you're using?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I think you'll see a good chunk of Remaker rings, but I think it'll only be on things like Unimind that need rollouts.
Everybody needs rollouts.
Well, Yeah, okay. Everybody does need romance.
I'm just kidding.
My buddy, I have to look into the interaction between the two rings. There is the ring that gives you penetrating energy explode,
Yes.
and then there is the ring that gives you an extra lightning bolt, and you
Yes.
do an extra damage because of the lightning bolt.
Correct. Yeah. So you'd be doing 3 penetrating
Is that
with an
how that
extra
would
target.
work with energy explode?
Yes.
That is
And
absolutely
if
gross.
you called in a storm next to it, I think that'd give you 2 extra lightning bolts. That's
Yeah,
how
she
that
gives you
works.
3 lightning bolts straight up.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't be needed in the scenario my buddy has been working on, but he plays Title Kang,
Nice.
and he's gonna put those 2 rings on it for the 3 damage penetrating energy explode.
Yeah. Just bopping all over the place. I can dig it.
Yeah, I think people are sleeping on that Kang a little.
What's that?
I think people are sleeping on Kang a little bit.
Yeah. It'll be out there. Kang's an interesting piece.
He's got a lot
Uh,
going for him.
yeah, and I don't remember what his penalty is for dying, but I don't remember it being that bad
It gives your
compared.
opponent like a prob, I believe.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
it's
not
not
great, but.
from a certain piece, the player can just re-roll a roll.
Oh, okay. All right, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
So it's could be detrimental, but it's not as bad as some other ones we've seen.
Right.
But I'm gonna be putting
Yeah,
up a
turns his weight.
I'm gonna be putting up a video this week where at my last WKO when I was playing X-Men, he played Kang, and he annihilated me with him.
Yeah. No, Kang does his thing, and energy explosion isn't very good. It's the X-Men.
Oh,
You don't
it
want to
was
see it.
bad. He was playing him with the exospecs. Luckily, I killed those.
Yeah.
But you played an Avengers team with Rare Spider-Man from Avengers Black Panther
Yeah.
and Kang together, and he would use one of the two to throw the tank. And if he got the tank throw off with Spider-Man, then he would triple tap you with Kang.
Yeah. Put you all next to each other, and
Ugh, ugh, that's all I gotta say.
it's sneaky.
I don't even want to post the video because I just get demolished.
You got to do the good with the bad, Josh. I think.
I know. I got lucky because someone took him out before the finals. He missed top cut by 1 point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So you didn't have to see it again.
it was like 726 to 725 going into top cut.
Ooh.
Yeah. He missed, I think he probbed the attack 4 times. He needed a 7 to kill Mangog, and he missed it 5 rolls.
That's when you just know it's not your day.
Yeah, and his team got Mangogged.
Ah, I've been there. I feel for him.
Yeah. Mangog is brutal right now.
Yeah, Jesse Cody got me real bad with a Mangog. He knows.
I plan to
Right
be
before
getting
I think the
him
last
on.
Worlds. Oh, he's a great guy. He's out in California?
Yes, I think he just moved though, so he may not be in California anymore. He might even be watching. He's a frequent flyer of the channel, I will say.
Oh, there you go. I mean, it's going to be interesting how many people are at Worlds this year with the kind of the late news breaking of where it was and not being attached to a larger con.
Yes.
I'll be curious. I mean, I if it was under 100 people, I wouldn't be surprised.
Did you hear the turnout in Canada? Your boy Nate must have told you.
You guys were under 30?
25 for the main
25.
event.
Which was what, less than last year?
Yeah, last year I think we had like between 44 and 50 for the main event.
That's because you guys are all having babies. It's hard to travel.
It might have something to do with the month notice, but let's blame it on the babies.
Yeah, fair enough.
The baby definitely kept PJ from defending his title.
For sure.
But yeah, I think the late notice this year is going to affect attendance all the way around.
Yeah, I think so. And then just not there being, some people want to do other stuff besides clicks. I'm not one of those people, but there are people out there that want to enjoy the larger con scene.
Yeah, not me. I'm all about the clicks.
Yeah, let's do it 30 hours straight. Let's go.
So, Brandon Chastain is actually watching, speak of the devil. He says he thinks in the current meta, it gives you time to equip 2 rings, which I agree with. The current meta is slightly less alpha strikey than it has been in the past.
It's still there, though. Yeah.
It is. That soldier drop-off still a thing.
Right. Yeah. It definitely misses. May she rest in peace.
Yes. Yes. I will not miss Sam Cav at all. She can burn.
I love Sam Cav. I love Sam Cav.
And then he also says that Mangog's the reason we should see the return of Star Fox Mjolnir.
Yeah, I can buy that.
I'm on the fence.
I don't know why it
that.
ever went away. I don't know why it went away.
There's a lot of things that can tap off that Star Fox these days. Like
For sure.
Chamber IDs got less popular, but there's a lot of knockback going on. There's that Kobik can just strip him of his power cosmic.
Even the power gem, if you roll a 10 or higher.
Yeah, oh yeah, I didn't even think of that. The power gem obliterates him. There's a lot that hurts him these days, which hurts me because I loved me some Star Fox.
Yeah, Star Fox is a good. You know, the Perplex is fantastic. You can keep it alive. Avengers keyword is always good. Star Fox will still be in the meta.
Oh yeah, I don't think he's ever going away, but he's just not as prevalent as he once was.
Sure. Yeah, I can buy that.
And Emily agrees with us. She's also watching, and she says, all clicks, only clicks.
That's what I'm talking about, Emily.
Yeah, I knew I liked her for a reason.
What's that? Oh, you're breaking up a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, we're good.
I'm just trying to figure out who B. Cole is. Because he said, Pat, Nate, and I, plus a few more, will be at Worlds this year.
Did you say Brandon Collette? It's got to be Brandon Collette. He's our other teammate.
That makes sense.
There's him and Ken Small, me and Nate.
Gotcha. I bet you that's who that is then, because
I bet it is.
I knew Ken Smalls, but I couldn't figure out who B. Cole would be, so that makes sense.
Yeah, Brandon Collette. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. Welcome to the channel, Brendan. Or Brandon?
Brandon,
yeah. Sorry.
That hard Chicago A.
And BZ says Storm will take the meta by storm post Worlds. Ba-dum-bum.
But yes, that Storm is going to be fantastic at 85 points. It does everything the 150 or whatever she is, but more.
And they're giving her away with the rooms.
And they're just giving her away. So yeah, everyone's going to have one.
Yeah, good. I thought about buying a room just so someone could grab me the Storm.
Yeah.
Like, can someone else pick up my package?
They'll be hitting the market out there. I don't think it'll be hard to find.
My wallet will be ready. I would just like to say that.
It's going to be a must play. If you have a piece on your team over 85, you're going to want that on there.
Yeah. I think most people will try and fit a piece over 85 on there for
just to bring her.
Yeah.
Agreed, yeah. Which is, it's good to bring Pulse Wave back,
Oh, because we need more Pulse Wave.
I didn't see a lot of Pulse Wave over the last year. And it used to be the end-all be-all power.
True. There has been, I feel like with the drop in tent poles above 150, we haven't seen the amount of storms we used to.
Yeah, agreed.
Banshee's one of my favorites, but that's more for the inspiration than the actual Pulse Wave.
Yeah, the Pulse Wave's good. Not the best stats to go to 10 attack. 3
Yeah.
damage. You need to put a little extra love into it.
Yep, he does need a little juice. Now, if you had to predict 3 teams that you think are going to make it to, we'll say, top 8, what do you think will be taking Worlds this year?
I think if we're going strictly by a numbers game, Kobik, probably with Trader, would be a safe bet.
Yep.
That I'd be putting in there. Vulture's still going to make some noise, and a lot of people are going to be playing it. So I
Cough,
think that's
Emily.
in there. Emily's going to be playing it, so you got one good player already playing it, and then a third team. It's probably going to be some kind of cosmic mismatch with an astronomer, gardener, something.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll go with an astronomer gardener team.
I like it. It's actually, I lost to, as you put it, Cosmic Mishmash at the WKO that I play second in with the X-Men.
I like X-Men. I don't know if a lot of people are going to be playing it.
I think a lot of people are still sleeping on the X-Men.
Yeah, well, I think they're waiting to get all their new X-Men toys next month.
Um, so the team that I got annihilated by, well, okay, I wouldn't say I got annihilated by it, but it came down to map roll because map roll played a really big factor. He was playing Astronomer, Oz, Star Fox. He put the symbiote on Star Fox, which was a headache.
Yeah.
Groot, uh, Skyscraper Wonder Woman, and Mangog. He had the
Ouch.
Stark car on there, and then some IDs. Or an ID. I can't really remember what rounded out the team.
Well,
But
you're going to see a lot of different variations. I mean, Groot is probably going to be the most played piece, I think, at Worlds this year. There'll be more Groots there than anything else.
that's a safe bet. Yep. I would take that. But
Or maybe more Floras, but that's just because there's going to be people putting 5 or 6 of them out there. But
true. Flora's got
the
big
percentage of teams will have Groot on there.
Yep. Flora's definitely seen a resurgence with the Kobik love coming on.
Well, map is so important right now. Probably, it's definitely the most important since I've started playing. With the different elevations and blocking and wacky maps we have out there, map roll is incredibly important right now.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's like when I started. How long ago did you start?
I started playing casually with the War of Lights, and then pretty competitive when Jakeem was running everything.
Oh, okay. So just after Joker's Wild.
Yeah, I'd say I was in the competitive scene before Joker, but yeah, right then.
Gotcha. Yeah, you have a few months to a year on me. I started just after the Mighty Thor.
Okay, great set.
Yep. We played a couple summer events, I think like Civil War and whatnot, just to like play around. And then my area got our first WKO the November after the Mighty Thor dropped. And Unimind was the thing.
Yes, yeah, Unimind came in quick, and he's still here.
And I got a taste of that power, and I never went back.
Yeah, no, it's that's a good piece to sink your teeth into.
Oh, and the best part is I played him wrong for the first WKO.
Is there a way to play him wrong?
Well, okay, so I played him, ha ha ha, Joker, and some other shenanigans together. But I misread him, and I was only picking powers on my turn. Before he got errated, he could pick a power on your turn and on the defensive turn.
Right.
So I was basically and I used most of my perplexes on myself anyway. So I was almost playing like Unimind post errata before he got errata.
Yeah, how he is now. And none of your opponents wanted to play it right now.
No, nobody told me. I
right.
still fluked out and won, but I was like, thanks, guys.
Yeah, where were you on that one?
I'll remember this.
Yeah, that's fair.
But, yeah, I think you're pretty spot on for your world's predictions.
There's going to be something that's sneaking in, right? You know, some Star Trek stuff that's coming in and catching people by surprise.
So I've heard some arguments that Prime Q is overrated.
I've seen the arguments. Jay Solomon firmly in Camp Q.
Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of in Jay Solomon's corner on this one. I think people are giving Q some unneeded shit.
Well, I think it's good to just shit on a figure that's $300 and you're not going to get your hands on. Just
True.
write it off. Write it off. I'm not going to have one. I don't need it.
Yeah, fair point. If we're going by dollar value, yeah, Q can probably get written off.
Yeah, I don't need them.
But I definitely think people are sleeping on him a little, and he's gonna
There's
have
worse
an
ways
impact.
to spend 30 points.
Yes, or $250.
Right. That's true.
But Brandon Chastain has a couple guesses of his own. He says Kobik Trader Unseen will be nasty.
Yes.
Vulture Thanos. And oddly
Yeah, that's
enough,
something I thought about. Yeah.
people are sleeping on Uni, which I agree with.
I think people are sleeping on Uni, and there's no reason it didn't go anywhere, and it still does what it does.
I almost think people got bored of it.
Well, I think that was part of it why you didn't see so much at nationals, but it's still going to be in great players' hands too. Dan Powell plays it better than anyone in the world. You're going to have to be able to beat Unimind if you want to do well.
When I played him last episode, I could almost, like, he was kind of talking out loud as he made his moves, and just hearing the way he goes through his paces to choose what he's doing is scary.
Oh yeah. Well, and he can play that in his sleep. He knows exactly what he's doing with Unimind before anyone else does.
Yep.
And it hits hard. It's gonna hit you hard.
Yep. He can one shot that Kobik if Kobik does something wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Uni definitely don't sleep on him. He's not going anywhere.
No, I agree. In fact, I would probably put at least one Uni in the top 8 at Worlds.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be Dan, or if any other good player tries to put him in there, they're definitely gonna be flirting with it.
I love you and no respect to you, or no disrespect to you rather, but I would love to see Dan win both world titles.
Oh, for sure.
He's like the current Rock champ, and I would love to see him hold the actual WizKids World Championship too, just so we have like one unified champion at least once before the Rock Championship goes
It's
away.
hard to do. I mean, it's hard to win 2 Rock Cups in a row. Serena Williams has never had all 4 of the Grand Slams in the same calendar.
Excellent comparison. I love that. Beezy says Q's issue is he can't sit in the starting area. He has to be within his range to be effective.
Right. But he can zap over, right? If somebody it's kind of like a colossal retail
Yes.
type thing without the retail.
Also, if your opponent's committing to killing that 30-point figure, you're probably going to have a pretty good trade-off there.
Yeah. Trade 30 points.
Yep.
And it's not easy to hit.
No, he's not. And
So yeah, I reserve judgment on Q.
yes, I think he's pretty good, especially in a world that's being run rampant by Unseens currently.
Yes.
Depending on how Q's die falls, that's a dead Unseen guaranteed.
Yeah, taking that rollout away from Unseen is tough. 50%.
Yep. That's definitely a thing. So, do you have anything you're watching going into Worlds? Anything that's kind of going to determine what team you go in with?
Probably no. I'm just gonna see. Maybe I'll try and get a tournament in before. See how I do with it, and then just write something off. But it'll probably. Usually, I have a team 6 months before a big tournament, and I play the hell out of it all the way through. This year, I'm doing it a little differently, so we'll see what happens.
Well, you got that nationals champion cachet. You don't have all that pressure of having to practice for it now.
Well, I disagree. I'd like to win every tournament I'm in and would definitely like to do well at Worlds.
I'm betting you crack the top again. I'd put my money there.
It'll be tough. There are a lot of good players out there, and we'll see how. Maybe we'll get more than 4 for Worlds this year before the cut.
More than what? Sorry, you cut out there.
More than 4 rounds. Last year, I think it was 4 rounds.
Oof.
And we were done.
How many was Nats was 5, right?
Nats was 5.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can lose one.
Yes.
Or 2 even. I lost 1 game at Worlds last year. I was in the top 20 something, but they cut to 16.
Yeah. Ruthless.
And it was a brutal cut. Yeah.
Yeah. That's shallow cuts kill me. Last year.
But it happens. I mean, right? Everybody's got to go through the same cut. So.
Yeah. Last year at Canadian Nationals, like I said, it was like 44 to 50 people, and they cut the top 8.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's pretty brutal too.
I was a little salty, to say the least.
Yeah. It's the way it goes. You got to give yourself a chance to make that cut, and then hope you hit some stuff.
Yep, that's exactly it. I was a little green then, so it didn't work out for me, but hopefully next year.
Well, you'll be ready for the next one.
Yeah.
And then maybe Worlds next year.
Maybe. I'll start buttering up the wife now, and we'll see how it goes.
Good call.
But you want to get this game going or what?
Yeah, let's play some clicks.
What are you? You're a +4 for map?
I'm a +4.
Okay, I got, I think I'm 4 also. Yep.
All right.
This could
Just
be,
roll it here.
could be interesting.
So I'm a 7.
Oh boy. I am also
You
a
got
7.
it. No, I'm a 7 with the +4.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you got it.
Yeah. Well then. Where do I want to take Mr. Thanos? Probably Amok Time feels like the right call. Yeah, let's go Amok Time. I think I want you in the open.
Yeah, that Unimind guy can see far.
Just a little.
Yeah.
There's not as much stealth as I would like on this map versus Thanos, but I just don't know where else I would take you currently. Before we start, I want to give a quick shout out to Nate for letting us use his room. I really appreciate it. I admittedly have been slacking and haven't created myself a room, so I just couch surf in everyone else's room.
I can dig it. All right, so let's set our guys up.
I give, to anyone watching, I give full credit to Dan Powell for this team. He played this on stream last episode against me, and I'm a lifelong uni player, if you will, so I had to give it a go. To anyone wondering, this cute little puppy up here in my starting area was to represent Bolt, because I have the Stark map on my team in case I lose map. He's there to help deal with opposing objects.
All right, we'll pop Leslie up over here. And down Woods. Right here.
Oh yeah, I gotta give you a Leslie too.
And we are going to go with the Soul Gem and the Reality Gem.
To anyone wondering, this is also a reality gem for me. What am I looking for here? Right. This cute little Lego Indiana Jones is the my Leslie Evans.
All right.
I like to. My favorite part of Roll20 is you get a little creative with your pieces.
Absolutely.
I used to use like Muck or Grimer from Pokemon for my Mudman.
Nice.
Yeah.
Budman, that's a piece that you don't see much anymore of.
I know. I was thinking about him today. He was so popular for a while and then just gone.
Yeah. Where'd you go, Mudman?
Yeah. We that should be a meme. Some that Wolverine looking at that picture and in that picture Mudman.
Yeah, Wolverine hated Mudman.
Okay.
All right, I am set
Okay.
when you are.
I will set us a timer. You're good with 45 minutes, sir?
Perfect.
It's still set from last time. So we will start now.
All right, good luck, sir.
You too. So I will have my walking wood go 1, 2, 3, 4, picking up the reality gem, and then he's gonna sidestep back and drop it under unseen. And then this walking wood will go 1, 2, 3, and grab the remaker ring. Walk back 1, sidestep, and drop the remaker under uni. Uni and unseen will both pick up the respective items. Nice simple first turn. And Flora will hopefully heal. She does not. Your go, sir.
All right. Blue Trader is going to TK the 0 ring onto Red Trader, and he's going to equip it. So give him some tokens. All right. That wood will sidestep. That wood will sidestep. Thanos will sidestep picking up the Soul Gem,
Okay.
and he will equip it. Trader will sidestep to there. Sidestep to there. Let's see, I'm going to steal some of your barrier markers.
They're Nate's barrier markers.
I'm going to steal Nate's barrier markers. And Red will trade with Blue, and he'll make, first he'll make a barrier there, then he'll trade with Blue. And he'll make a barrier marker there. Thanos will choose defense with the Ego Gem. He will perplex Red Trader's defense. Red Trader will perplex Blue's defense, and Blue will perplex Groot's defense.
Okay.
And done.
I will say I am really digging the barrier thing you got going on.
Yeah, that's the little traders. There's all kinds of cute things you can do with
That I would say that's pretty cute.
So cute.
Those rings, probably gonna see a lot of that ring. All right.
Yeah, I'm digging the rings.
I'm going to sidestep. Oh, leadership with Groot. No, Groot can be a pretty terrible leader sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty bad.
Yeah.
With the introduction of that mercy rule, I'm not used to Unimind not having sidestep.
Oh, because you don't want to use the big. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Giant Thanos is no bueno these days.
Yeah, too much of a liability.
Giant liability.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, no pun intended, sort of intended. So I'm gonna sidestep all those guys up. Oh, I forgot to pick a power with Uni. Do you mind if I way back machine
Pick a power.
that? And
Pick a power.
we're gonna take stealth.
Excellent choice.
I'm going to 1, 2, 3 walk Groot over to there, dropping my boy Unimind there. And then Flora's going to walk up to there. Nice. 2 actions, and then we're gonna go get Leslie in battle before I forget about him, because that's definitely a thing I do.
Well, for sure.
I will roll to heal Flora. Flora heals. I just keep track of how many clicks he has healed versus what click number he's on, because I can never remember how many clicks I've got for
Fair enough.
Tree is.
That works.
And your go, dude.
All right. Yank these barriers down.
BZ says barrier tech is real.
It is. He's not wrong. I like them barriers. All right, let's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4. We will sidestep these woods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, Unimind's clear also.
Trader will walk to there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That trader will walk to there. Thanos will walk to here, and he's gonna push to click 2. Then, oh, I made a mistake. I should have barriered first. We will barrier with. First, we're going to perplex up Trader's defense with Thanos. Trader will perplex his own defense up, and Red Trader will perplex up Blue Trader's defense up 3 all day. With the Ego Gem, we'll take defense. And Blue will put a barrier marker right there.
Okay.
Now, if I would have done that right, I would have had 2 barriers there, but we'll be all right. And then it's 3 actions. I got 1 more. Might as well move 2, 3, 4, 5. Leslie up. And we're good.
All right. I don't know how I feel about this barrier shenanigans. It is uniquely annoying, I'll give you that. This Walking Wood's gonna sidestep to there. Interesting. I wish I had a map with more cover. This walking wood will also sidestep. Floor will sidestep back. Unseen is going to TK Unimind. Oh, Unimind's gonna pick stealth, sorry. I always get sloppy online.
No worries. Yeah, it's a different game online.
Oh, 100%. I'm hoping to play in some whams coming up. I've been busy in dad mode, if you will.
For sure. No, yeah, I haven't been getting into many, and I'd like to.
Gonna TK Unimind to there. I'm gonna perplex up. His defense. What do you got for a wit here? You're double token, so I'm not gonna be getting stormed. Trader doesn't have leadership, eh?
Nope.
No access
Just grew.
to it? Yeah, okay, I didn't
No
think
access.
so. Just wanted to make sure before I made a fatal error.
No, yeah. No tokens are coming off those guys.
Okay, Unseen will perplex up Unimind's defense by 1. Unimind will perplex up his own defense by 1. And then Unimind is actually, some people are probably going to look at me like I'm crazy, gonna dual target the 2 walking woods.
All right, we will do top one first.
Damn it.
He's cool. Second one is a go.
Okay, and I have no other legal target. So we'll just tap off the bottom one here, hopefully. I hit.
That'll get him.
And then I will clear the rest of the crew. Flora will heal, hopefully. Flora heals. The flora groweth. And then it's your go,
Yeah.
sir.
All right. Let's see here. This guy will come down. Let's see if I go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm pretty sure I only moved him 3, BZ. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I carried, that's why. Groot should be here. My bad.
All right.
BZ just pointed out that I didn't minus for carrying.
Okay, so blue is actually, let's see.
Good catch, BZ.
To sidestep to there. Perplex up Groot's attack. Sidestep to there. Wait, first we're gonna put a barrier down. Then trade. The 0 in reality. Then he'll sidestep to there, perplex up Groot's attack.
Okay.
He will this one will put down a barrier. Sidestep to there, perplex up his damage.
Okay.
And we're gonna attempt to retell on Unimind.
Okay. Sorry, is the tax up by 1?
You hit it.
No, I didn't roll yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm asking you, what is your attack up by?
Oh, the attack. It is up 2, so 3 total. That puts, let me look at his
So he's
stats.
at 13.
He's a 13 for 4.
Okay. So he'll be at 11 on the retail because of Unseen?
Correct.
Okay, shape change. I miss it.
And attack. Miss. All right. He is going to attempt to punch. I kind of want Thanos to kill Groot. So we're gonna go for Flora.
Okay. I will prob that with Unseen. Yep, that's still a thing. So you stop click Flora again.
I'll put this little guy, whoops. I'll stick him right there. He has an action. That wood will flurry on Unseen.
Okay.
That is a miss.
Yep.
Second attack will go to Flora.
Okay.
I don't know Flora's stats.
18, so that's a miss.
So that's a miss. And that's 2 actions. We will choose. Oh, this guy got moved. We'll choose defense with the ego gem.
Okay.
This guy will sidestep to there. 2, 3, 4. And he'll walk to there. And that is it.
Okay. That is, that was the thing, as they say.
Yeah, not much happened.
This goes back to the I'd rather be lucky than good thing, I think.
Yeah, there were tough numbers to hit.
How do I want to do this? My Groot is just aching to punch your Groot. Should probably do that. I have a shot on Thanos, which is so very, very yummy. I feel like it's bait, though. But what delicious bait.
Yeah.
You said he pushed a click 2, eh?
Click 2. 19 invincible. With the soul gem and the ego gem, he's at 21.
21, eh? So not out of the realm of possibility, but not an easy tap either. Part of me also kind of wants to mind control him and send him running. I'm keeping stealth with Unimind. As BZ pointed out, that he is until you pick again, so I technically didn't have to repick last turn.
Hey, there you go.
This is why I love that guy. He's always got my back.
He knows what he's doing.
It's almost like he's a WizKids judge or something.
It's something.
So he has 4 damage. He would have to break away, though. Perplex 1, Perplex 2, Perplex into defense, and go for it. That's pretty solid. That would give me a 12, so I would need a 9. Those aren't ideal numbers by any means. But it could be game changing, so let's do it. I like it. So we're going to go. Unseen is going to perplex up Unimine's attack. Unimine's going to perplex up his own attack. And he's going to put 1 into damage. And I'm going to attempt to blast your boy Thanos for 6, so 3 after Invincible. I think that's what we gotta do.
Yeah, yeah. Where'd you put all your perplexes?
2 into damage, 1 into attack.
2 and well, so what? 2 into attack, 2 into damage. He's +2, right? When he does it.
Oh, yep, you're right. That beer's
so you
hitting
got
hard.
Yeah, so you got 1 from Unimine into attack, and then 2 more into attack.
We have. So let's do this. Let's go 1 with Unseen into attack. Unimine's gonna put his 2 into attack, and then he's gonna put 2 into damage.
And 2 into damage.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Making me a
Right,
14
so, 14 for 6.
Yeah.
On 21. Okay, gotcha. Oh, and
This
you rolled
is why
it.
I like having the pieces in front of me.
Absolutely.
I don't know how like guys like PJ can just flawlessly transition between paper and online. Just
Some guys just got different brains. They can do it all.
yeah. How long did it take someone to beat him online?
What's that?
How long did it take someone to dethrone PJ online?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I've ever played him online.
He won like 5 whams in a row. My number's probably a little off, but it was something stupid.
And he does it with different teams.
Every week, yeah. Insane, that guy. So here we go. We need a 7. That is not a 7. I'm going to prob that with Unseen.
You got another chance. Yeah, you got another chance.
That is also not a 7. What that is sadness.
Yeah. I thought he was going to be eating something there.
Me too. All those perplexes for nothing. Nothing. I do agree with BZ. He says the more you play online, the more fluid it gets.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll admit I haven't been practicing a ton lately. Just trying to spend as much time with family as I can right now.
Hey, it all makes sense. Yeah,
Man,
do you?
Everyone always
These are
says
just our toys.
Everyone always says that kids, like, their growing up goes by so quickly, but my kid's already 5 months, and it just felt like she was born yesterday.
Yeah.
My Groot's gonna punch your Groot. Some little Groot on Groot love. There's the 7 I needed.
Got it.
That is.
You actually had a free retail if you wanted.
I debated on taking it, but
Okay.
I guess I could have just retailed from there. So let's do that.
Yeah, save the action.
Yeah, good call. Not that I think I'm doing anything with said action.
You'll get a wood as well.
Yes. I'm just contemplating on where to put it. I think I'll put it here. And this wood's going to sidestep in the way to stop your wood from getting to Unimind. We're going to make a wall of wood, if you will.
Yes.
And then my walking wood's going to flurry your walking wood that's beside Unseen.
All right.
Oh, no. First, I'm going to outwit his shape change. Then I'm going to flurry him. Dead walking wood.
Here you go.
I'm going to sidestep up there with Unseen. My walking wood's going to sidestep to there. My flora no longer has sidestep because you're a bully.
No.
This walking wood's going to sidestep to there. So that's 1 action, 2 action. My let's go. Gonna move Leslie to there. And Leslie's gonna outwit your Walking Woods special power. And I think that's me, sir. I'm gonna clear Groot and heal Flora. Clear this Walking Wood too, because I don't think he had a token for anything. Flora does not heal.
All right. We are going to sidestep. There. Who's got the reality? Blue's got the reality. Oops. Sidestep to there. Sidestep to here. We are going to perplex Thanos's range with red.
I don't like where this is going.
We're gonna perplex Thanos's attack with blue.
Okay.
He is gonna choose attack with ego, and he is going to perplex blues. Well, no, we'll save his perplex. This guy will TK Thanos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can only go up 6. 1, 2, 3, to there.
Okay.
Thanos will perplex down Groot's defense.
He has 2 perplexes?
He didn't use one.
Oh, okay.
He chose the ego for attack.
I thought you mentioned you were perplexing a traitor with him.
Oh, sorry. Blue went into his range, red went into his attack, and he's choosing attack with ego.
Okay.
And he'll use his perplex down on Groot.
All good.
He's got a thing. If he KOs a character after resolution, KO all bystanders generated. Yada yada. He's gonna try and hit Groot. So he is an 11, 12, or he's a 12, 13, 14 on your 17?
18.
-1 from the perplex?
Yep.
Of Thanos?
Yep.
All right.
I will... Is it worth it? I don't think so. Screw it. I'll prob it with Unseen. Nope. Still got him.
Yeah, get him. So that I don't know if I think it kills my Leslie too, though. I'm not sure.
I would say it was generated by
KOs after KO all bystander. Yeah, I think so.
Boo.
So Leslie gone.
I built up my Walking Wood army so efficiently.
All your woods will go. We're gonna put a barrier up with red. This right there. We're gonna swap reality and zero with the traders. We're gonna TK Thanos back. Oh, he heals as well for killing that guy. Gonna TK him back.
You're kind of swaying my opinion on Thanos here. I'm thinking...
And he'll make a barrier. Thanos is good.
Yeah, I'm thinking BZ was onto something when he gave me the speech about how good Thanos was. I'm sorry for arguing there, BZ. I know you're still watching. I'm eat my words here and say you were right.
And I believe that's it for me.
Okay. I'm going to take stealth on Unimind again. I'm going to give Unseen and power action to TK Unimind back. To here. Maybe to here. He's keeping stealth. Unimind's gonna put both his perplexes into defense. I'm gonna put a perplex into Flora's defense. Leslie's gonna outwit your Walking Woods movement power, or special power rather. And I'm gonna clear Unimind and heal Flora. No healing of the Flora.
No
Your
healing
go,
of
sir.
Flora. Okay. Thanos will sidestep. Blue will make a barrier. He'll sidestep there. Red and blue will trade. Sidestep to there.
BZ says you're correct. Leslie does die.
Yeah, I figured. I just wanted her to stay alive.
I feel you. I get it.
Well, blue will perplex red trader. Thanos will perplex red trader. Red trader will perplex red trader. So 3 into his defense. We'll choose defense with the ego gem. Red will make a barrier there. And they will clear. Actually, we're gonna move this wood. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I dig how methodical your team is, I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't gotten a lot of play with it, but I've gotten a few games with Nate. And done.
Okay. That Walking Woods busting my balls. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that Walking Wood kind of screwed my plan. Good placement there, sir.
Well, thank you.
Because I was going to attempt to double tap or single tap a trader off, but I don't think it's happening now. And if it did, it's not worth it now. Kind of line do I? No. You're blocking all the lines where you are. Oh, I might be able to pull it off actually. So you say there's a chance.
There's a chance.
Alright, we're going for it. Uni's keeping stealth. I'm gonna sidestep the unseen up to there. Gonna call in Cyclops. Just making sure I get my math right on this one. Okay. No, it's not gonna work. Scrap that. You're a dream crusher, you know that?
Sorry.
I'm gonna outwit his special movement power with Leslie.
Mm-hmm.
And Unseen's gonna perplex up Unimind's attack, and actually, you know what? Leslie will just outwit the shape change. It's not part of the special power,
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I'll outwit the shape change. Unseen's gonna perplex up Uni's attack, and Uni's gonna attempt to get rid of this accursed walking wood. Yep.
That'll do it.
Yeah, it's not. It never feels good attacking a walking wood with Uni.
Yeah, no points.
Uni's gonna put 3 into his defense just in case you pull some shenanigans, and Unseen's gonna sidestep back. We're gonna heal up Flora. God damn it, Flora. You have one job to do. And yeah, that's me, sir.
And you have stealth with.
Yes.
Now pulse wave, because it's protected, or does it go through hindering anyway?
No. His protected pulse wave means that he can't even be targeted with stealth.
So I cannot pulse wave you in stealth, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I love him.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
His call-ins are Storm, Gene, Beast, and Prodigy?
Yeah, it could easily be Brew or Leech, but it's Prodigy today.
Fair enough. I will ask you more about that after the game is over.
Well, it's just for the outwit. One outwit, and Prodigy never gets any play.
No, he doesn't. I was very shocked to see him.
Yeah, it's because Leech is better, but we'll give Prodigy a day.
I like it.
So the stats on Unimind right now are 18. You didn't plex his defense up at all, right?
Yes.
You did. Okay.
I sunk everything into D,
oh yeah,
so he's
twice.
at 21.
So he's at 20. 21. Don't think that's gonna give me much to do.
Trying to make you work for it a bit.
Yeah. So we'll sidestep. Red has it right now. We'll put out a barrier with red.
I love this traitor barrier thing.
We're gonna
So
perplex Blues defense with Thanos. He'll sidestep to there. They're gonna trade toys. He'll put one up there. Red will perplex up Trader. Blue perplex himself up, and Thanos will choose defense with the ego gem.
Okay, my unseen
And that's
should be
it.
clear.
Correct. Yep. And I'm done.
Okay. This Thanos just inching up on you with barriers is
Just-
super intimidating. Well, I gotta go for it now. This is like my one shot. And I don't think I have it, to be honest. I guess I'll have to shoot down this barrier. Okay. I guess so. Does that clip through the corner from there? Looks like it, eh?
I think it looks good to me. I can't really tell with the thing over it.
It's not on direct.
Oh, it looks like you're hitting the corner of the barrier.
Perfect. That's what I needed. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Clip in the corner. Okay. Right on. This is what we're gonna do. Call in Cyclops. I'm keeping stealth with Unimind. Gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Are you using perplexes or
Nope.
anything? Okay.
I am shooting through the barrier at Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, I think that's gonna get him.
That is gonna get him.
Cyclops will take a Mystics, but I don't think we're gonna have to worry about it.
No, I don't see anything coming of that.
Oh, thank you.
And yeah, you would get knocked back, but doesn't do anything to you. And then I'm gonna sidestep him off the board. I'm gonna put 2 into Unimind's gonna put 2 into his damage, 2 into his attack. Or sorry, yeah, 2 into his attack. Unseen is gonna put 1 into Unimind's attack, and we're gonna see if we can't blow Blue Trader away.
All right. What are your stats?
I'm shooting at a 14 for 6, so it'll one-shot him if I get this.
Okay, he is a 20.
Perfect. Got him.
That'll kill him. And he had a 0 ring, which dies.
Oh yeah, they're unequipped destroy.
Yeah, they go away forever.
Shit, I forgot about that. That's something useful to note for people.
Yeah, you kill the ring bearer, the ring is gone.
Good to know. That's double tokens for Uni. Flora will... No, maybe I won't heal Flora yet. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Right? Yeah.
All right, we're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal Flora and then I'll say go. No
Okay.
healing on Flora. Man, Flora not feeling the healing.
All right. Sidestep to there. 2, 3. TK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To there.
I don't think I needed leadership, BZ. Oh, I can't move. I get what he's saying. I couldn't have moved Leslie because I sidestepped my leadership off the board.
Oh, got it. We're gonna just leave him there then. We are going to perplex up Thanos's. Let's see. Yeah, it's a 12 for 4. What's Unimind's stats right now?
He's an 18.
18. All right, we're gonna do do up his damage, and he'll do attack with the ego gem.
Okay.
It's gonna sidestep to there
Okay.
and try to punch that guy.
Shape change. Go for it. What is his attack?
It was a 13, so yeah, 21 is what I hit.
Okay, so yep, I'm just gonna let that go. That stop clicks him, I do believe.
And I'll put you on click. You're
Nope.
click 10?
No, sorry, you're one short of stop clicking me.
One
I'm on
short
click
of the
10,
stop
yeah.
click. All right. We're gonna bring out Screet.
Yeah, I seen this coming.
We're gonna perplex up his attack.
Yep.
But nope, we're gonna have to perplex up his damage because I can't shoot you in stealth. So we're gonna have to perplex up his damage.
Okay.
And here it comes.
Oh, shape change. Okay, that
Shape
works.
change.
I-
And oh, that's it.
That is it.
Good game.
Very good game, sir.
Yeah, looks like you got it with that traitor kill there.
That traitor
And
kill
there's
was
nothing
huge.
I could do.
I tried to line it up a couple times, but your placement is phenomenal.
I think
I need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe not wait back so much.
I think that would have been wise, but it might have given me an earlier traitor kill.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to double token before I got into your face.
Gotcha.
But maybe I should have done it sooner.
Yeah, it's kind of a live by the sword, die by the sword kind of thing with like against Unimind. Because yeah, you can get up in there, but then like the barriers and you inching up was really hindering my access to what I could shoot.
Yeah, I didn't mind if you were to hit Thanos because he gets on hypersonic.
Yes.
Which helps a bit.
But I don't think it was enough.
No. I think the stealth is just a bad matchup for you.
For sure.
Between that
And we talked about this before coming in.
Yes.
I've thought about the demonic ring, but the barrier's nice too. There's a lot of ring options.
Yeah, I'm 50-50. I like both for you, actually.
I think the barrier right now is what I'm leaning towards because Thanos is going to have 2 gems on him.
Yes.
So won't be able to trade. He'd have to lose a gem
Do
to have
you
the see-through stuff.
think the gems outweigh the seeing through stealth?
I don't know.
Cause
I'm not sure yet.
I'm just spitballing ideas here. But you could theoretically equip both traders with the 0 and Diamonic Ring. Turn 1 with Walking Woods.
Yes.
You would lose the
if I get 'em.
gems, but then it would give you your shuffling barrier, and then when you needed to, you could shuffle the Diamonic Ring to Thanos.
Right.
What I was thinking is have one of your traders start with the Reality Gem, because they are unequipped drop, correct?
Correct.
So if you equipped one beside Thanos with the Diamonic Ring, you could have him drop the Reality Gem into Thanos' square.
So that's what I did with the Soul Gem.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can switch. That's what I like is the ability to switch it up. I mean, another Manta. It's a 40-point piece. I'd have to drop a trader, lose theme, but it gives you an adjacent character's improved targeting hindering.
Who's
It's not
that,
a great
sorry?
piece. Manta.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Not a great piece though. It's an option, but I don't think it's the route to go.
I don't.
Has enhancement, and I think police team.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you. I don't think it's the move.
No.
I kind of like the Reality replacing the Soul on Thanos, because then you still get the +1 to stat from the Reality.
Yes.
You can trade it later to one of for the Daimonic Ring to still give you the TK you need. And then on that turn, Thanos also sees through stealth, so it's kind of like a whole move there.
Right.
You
Yeah.
lose the healing from the soul, but I think you gain a lot of utility with it.
The healing with the soul and the defensive bump is good against a lot of teams because he can just stay alive. And with Mystics, it's hard to chew through Thanos.
Yes.
The idea would be to get up 120 some points, and then he's just a pain to deal with. It's hard against Uni getting up 120 points.
Yes. Especially this version of Uni, which is inherently stingy and stealthy.
Yeah, the stealth gave me a lot of problems, and we had talked about that being an issue. But maybe if I went more aggressive and brought a space gem, I don't know.
There's going to be a lot of tooling in the next month.
I'm always open for practice. If you
excellent.
ever need some uni practice, I'm no Daniel Powell, but I can give her the good old college try.
Absolutely. You did a great job today.
I just played the man last week, so I'm sure that helped a little bit.
Yes, see the method to the madness.
But I will say that I do think this is the version of Uni you see going forward, so it's something to think about.
Yeah, it's going to be out there and it's going to be in good players' hands.
And like Lockjaw Uni is effectively dead. Because Kobek's just like, oh, that's a 6, that's nice. You're dead.
Yeah, I think Lockjaw's time is done.
Yep, unfortunately, he's gone. But, yeah, I actually really like your version of the Thanos team, dude.
Well, thank you. It's going to need a little polishing. We're going to have to get some, try to get some of these winner maps in.
Yep, they start back up on Tuesday.
That's right. I think I'm working Tuesday, but maybe the one after that.
Do you work lots of Tuesdays? Or?
Yeah, usually, but maybe I can find some time.
I guess it's tough being the owner, eh?
Yeah, someone's got to go to work.
So, BZ, one of my favorite things about having him in watching the stream is he always has great criticism after. So let's go over what he had to say. No leadership anymore. He says, I think you had the TK and sidestep to punch unseen, which would have been good.
I did.
Yeah.
I did have it. Yeah.
That would have been the move. That would have put you up for the win.
Right. Yeah, I thought I might be able to get Uni.
What was going to be your follow-up attack?
I was gonna leave you double tokened.
Double tokened on my stop?
Yeah.
So the only problem with that is that Unseen only had 1 token. So I would have been able to call in Faculty Wolverine to heal me off my stop.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch
True.
that Faculty Wolverine. It's a pain for getting Uni up off that stop click.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think I needed to make my attacks with more time left.
Yes.
I waited too long.
BZ also said that you had a single target pulse wave option on Unseen earlier.
Unseen, yeah, when I was gonna barrier myself in there. You took them away right before I had noticed it. But yeah, I saw that out there, and then you'd pulled him back the turn I thought I was going to do that.
Good
play.
I wasn't even thinking about the storm. I was worried about you just coming up and punching Unseen off the face of the earth.
Yeah, now I planned on barrier in and getting Storm's attack up to a 14.
Lovely.
Didn't get there. I didn't get there.
And then he says Dan and him have been discussing how great the great Nightbringer as a second ring on Uni is. And then you can start choosing other stuff because it gives him stealth and the smoke cloud.
It gives your stealth everywhere. Everywhere you go.
That's actually pretty good. I'm going to need to get my hands on that since mine's lost in the mail.
Well, I know where to find one.
I'll be hitting you up on Facebook after we end the stream.
Excellent.
And then somewhat good fact for Trader is you can always choose what gems are good for different matchups. He says one great
Yes.
utility for him, which is good. So that kind of gives you, if you do end up going the 2 rings route, that gives you options to drop onto Thanos, which I like.
Right. It's gonna take a couple turns to get him equipped and get all those gems on him. But he's got time. As you saw, I mean, he can creep up the map.
Yep. You can even have one of your walking, like, you're dropping 1 gem on him to pick up. You equip the two traders with their rings, and then next turn, as you're walking wood sidestep up, you can have him pick up and carry the gem with Thanos if you wanted.
Yeah, I'd have to lose probably Storm or 2 Outwits
True.
to do it, which is I've considered it, but I think I want.
No, you being able to
Those.
shut off people's cosmic, you want the outwit.
Yeah,
I can see what the dilemma there is.
but the stealth is the big problem.
Yeah.
This Thanos team has.
Yeah.
Well, back to the drawing board.
Yeah, no, we were talking about him. He would drop everything, BZ, but it would give him some utility up the board if you gave him you give the 2 traders the rings, dropping the gems for Thanos. You move him up the board doing his thing, and then when it's time to do the Alpha Strike, the trader trades him the Daimonic Ring for the Reality Gem to give him the TK and then the see-through stealth.
Yeah, he'd lose 2 gems. Not a big deal though for getting the shot off.
No, because that shot could be potentially game-breaking. So
Absolutely.
it could also set up like you turning off Unseen's power cosmic and outwitting and stuff like that. So
Right.
something to
Well,
think.
I would. None of the Outwitters would be able to see. Would be the problem.
Yep, you're right. Now I'm just talking nonsense.
It's all stuff to think about. We're running out of time, world.
I know
In a
you're
month.
gonna have to hit up that practice hard there, champ.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, like I said, hit me up on Facebook. We'll see if we can't get in a couple games.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'll mull over your team and see if I can think of any adjustments that might be helpful. But I think you got a good thing here.
Well, thanks. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
No
and
problem.
yeah, love to play you again.
Sounds good. Now, do you have any
Awesome.
final thoughts before we sign off, sir?
No, this is a really cool idea. Getting some live streams out here and seeing some of the teams in action. You're doing a good thing.
I appreciate that, dude, and thanks for coming on. I
Thanks for having me.
always appreciate a player of your caliber coming on and showing us his thing. Thank you, everybody, for watching tonight, and we'll talk to y'all next time.
All right, thank you.